What's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Cam that guy here. I am back once again. What another YouTube video, man. So, uh, this is a YouTube video, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is for, sort of, you know what I'm saying? Just because my future is so blurry right now, I don't know what to really expect. I'm kind of doing this video to just kind of just, you know what I'm saying, it's I feel like it's a video that needs to be done, you know what I'm saying. Like I don't know where my future is going, and there's two videos I want to do for this. I don't know, you know what I'm saying. As far as I know, I might just be still in Tallahassee for as long as to come. But like I said, I got a second chance at life. I gotta do the best I can to do something to create a change. You see what I'm saying? This is something I gotta do. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? There's only so much I can do. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. But today's gonna be a good day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work, you know what I'm saying, on, a situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work on shit. Just to try to do what I do, you know what I'm saying? But I generally don't want to be here anymore. You know what I'm saying? I've reached my boiling point. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to. I just need a new place of residence. I need more income and shit like that. Like I'm not comfortable staying in this house full of slaves. I'm not comfortable receiving the amount of money I get from my guardian. You know what I'm saying? There's that and the third. I'm just not comfortable in this city. You know what I'm saying? I'm not comfortable in this country. You see what I'm saying? I want to just simply move. You know what I'm saying? I want to move. Like I want to go to another location. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I just want to be in a place where I'm generally respected by people and shit. And that, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be today's intro. You see what I'm saying? That is gonna be today's introduction. You see what I'm saying? Um how, you know what I'm saying, to go about shit, how to go about situations. So this video, you know what I'm saying, is pertaining to the city of Tallahassee mainly, but this is kind of a general video speaking to people around the world that's listening. Because I plan to post these two videos on my Instagram and shit, and on my Snapchat, so I kind of wanted to spread. I just, so I'm not gonna get into too much detail as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, me just always complaining, this, that, and the third, me talking about how negative my life is and shit like that. But I want to talk about the people. So basically, what I want to talk about is, if you're a guy, this is a guy video. I got a guy video and I got a girl video. Okay, so I want to talk about the guys first. Okay, I feel like this is a video that needs to be done. Y'all seen the last couple of vlogs. I went to Target yesterday. So I want to address, you know what I'm saying, the people, even though I don't really give a fuck, you know what I'm saying. I feel like, this is something I need to try. You see what I'm saying? So, the young man, okay, let me talk to the guys real quick, okay? So, if you're a guy right there, you watch it, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what can we do to be on good terms? You see what I'm saying? Because when I go out and about, you see what I'm saying, it seems like when I come across guys, I mean, it's iffy. You know what I'm saying? It's an iffy situation. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, man. You know what I'm saying? When I cross paths with guys, it's kind of like I don't know if he fucks with me or not. You see what I'm saying? Whereas, like, when I cross paths with a girl, it's either she fuck with me or she don't. But it was a guy. It's like, I don't know if he likes me. I don't know if he fucks with me. That's kind of like that's what I get in my head. Like, some guys I come across, they be like, okay, and they just be like, they be like, they kind of, you know what I'm saying, they either go with the flow, they either low key a fan, they high key a hater, or low key a hater, this, that, and the third. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of on the lines of, it's like, okay, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Let's start with the bad of this, okay? You know what I'm saying? So if you're a guy, you got a problem with me and shit like that, you need to make it be known. You see what I'm saying? I don't like all that being around the bush. I don't like sarcasm. I don't like you know what I'm saying, trying to make me look bad by doing slavish activity, as far as, trying to throw away garbage, or, you know what I'm saying, walking really close to me and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? I don't like shit like that. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't bother me. You see what I'm saying? I'm not bothered by shit. The only thing that will ultimately bother me is, like, you press me. Like, if you get up on my face trying to trying to start a fight or some shit, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, you trying to fight me for no reason type shit, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'll have to defend myself type shit. And then who knows what's going to happen from there. I mean, I should be all right. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't get hit with no charges because at the end of the day, I am defending myself. But as far as everything else, I'm trying to avoid jail as much as possible. Like, I cannot go back. You know what I'm saying? Not no time soon. I actually never. You know what I'm saying? I can't. A person with, you know what I'm saying, my stature, like if my status as far as like being a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? Just being, you know what I'm saying, the type of person I am, I'm not meant to be in jail or prison. Like, I'm too well off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on a jail reject level. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, I have a horrible background that I'm trying to clean up right now. You see what I'm saying? I got bad shit on my background as far as like, okay, um, bad shit as far as like I um got locked up. You see what I'm saying? Caught STDs and shit. I don't have a license, shit like that. My job, I struggling with money, slaves, a lot of slavery going on in the city. I don't know. It feel like the world is literally coming to an end. You see what I'm saying? Like the world is coming to an end. And I remember back when I was in confinement. You see what I'm saying? It kind of felt like that. You see what I'm saying? It kind of felt like that. I thought, the world was coming to an end. Like I thought there was like wars breaking out all over the place. I thought there was like people dead on the streets and shit like that. I thought Tallahassee was destroyed or some shit. That's why they was keeping me in or some shit. I get out. I'm riding the car and shit every day. It's still, you know, stationary and shit. Like I like when I was in confinement, I thought like people was getting killed all over the goddamn city and in America. Like I thought people was dying. I thought people was dying over the world and shit. Like I thought World War III broke out. You see what I'm saying? I thought people was getting killed and shit. But when I got out of jail, everything's normal and stationary. I'm like, what the fuck was I like hearing and what the fuck was going on? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? So I was really shocked, you know what I'm saying, when I got out of jail that everything was still stationary. I thought most of Tallahassee was destroyed, but it wasn't. So that's why I call it like a time machine. When I went in there, you see what I'm saying? Um, it was like I was sensing stuff. I was just sensing. I was in my thoughts. I was thinking. I'm thinking to myself sometimes as I walk around and shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to be walking around and shit. Sometimes I'll sit up and shit. I hate it when I lay down because when I had laid down, that's when I heard the most bullshit. I hated laying down. You see what I'm saying? But it was like I gotta sleep, man. I ain't no robot. You know what I'm saying? I gotta sleep. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? But you know, all in all, it was shit talking throughout the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Once I fall asleep, I don't hear shit. I don't feel shit. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't. If I did, I will wake up and beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, man. And just like yeah, I'm saying. So it's like you get put in that situation and shit. But I don't want to get too off track. Back to the topic at hand though. Yes, you know what I'm saying. So it's like when I come across guys, right? So let's say I come across bad guy energy, right? I come across bad guy energy, right? Let's say what I'm saying. So it's sort of the lines of it's like I'm not looking to what I'm saying. I'm not going to be the first to take action as far as I'm going to fight you. Like to be honest, you're not on my level. Like you're nobody. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to take time to come fight you. Like I'm not going to fight you simply because I don't want to experience jail ever again. And I don't even want to call that jail. I'm going to call it confinement. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to call it. I don't want to experience confinement ever again. Jail is way better, and prison is better than that confinement I was in. I was in the worst confinement cell probably like ever made. You know what I'm saying? I damn near died in there, but thankfully I got tased. You know what I'm saying? That made me get out. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? It just saw on the lines of like yes, you know what I'm saying? Like bro, I can't, I can't go back. You know what I'm saying? Just a person like me being all hated and envied for no reason, and you know what I'm saying? All that shit talking you hear and shit like that. I mean, even though I was in confinement, it was all planned. I was hearing that shit back while I was in that actual jail with a roommate. I was still hearing shit talking outside the walls and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know what I mean? No matter the situation, it's like I know I can't be locked up. I know being locked up in jail is not for me, or prison is not for me. That's not the environment for me. Like people like me cannot get locked up. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get. Like I can't be around niggas like that. You see what I'm saying? I can't be around people. That jail's not for me. It ain't me. You see what I'm saying? That is a horrible, horrible place. I hope nobody, makes mistakes like me and goes there and shit like that, please don't make a mistake and get thrown in there. It's just not worth it. Please don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, for people out there watching, do not get tossed in jail. It's not good. You see what I'm saying? Or prison, none of that shit. Do not get locked up. Ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Please don't. You know what I mean? Do the right thing, be a good person. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, while I was in that confinement, man, like, yeah, my body was aching and shit, but bro, like a nigga feel like, like I said, that shit's a time machine, man. I came out older, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man. Like I felt like, you know, being all cold and shit. Yeah, it did harm to me, but it's like at the same time, it did something to me, man. I can't describe it, but it did something to me. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? The coldness did something to me. You know what I mean? I just don't know what it is. And I do have cells and shit like that. I want people to know that I have cells in my body and shit like that. My cell count, you know what I'm saying, was kind of getting off. A nigga nose was running and shit. Just down the third, but like I would say, you know, it did something, you know what I'm saying? It did something, you know what I mean? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Not just that, you know, just the treatment you get. You realize, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I got out this time. I got another chance to live life. Let me live it. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of tyrants out there and shit like that that just play spells on people and try to do this and that to try to make themselves look like a good guy when they're really just a bad guy. They envy and hate me really for no reason, you know what I'm saying, and want me gone for no reason. Like I always say, you know what I'm saying, if you're a person out there, give me 5 reasons why you hate me. You see what I'm saying? Give me 5, you know what I'm saying, for the treatment I get and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and get ready to get back to this video real quick. Yes, you know what I'm saying? So I look at the guys, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, if you're a guy, if you really want to fight me, you see what I'm saying? You got to be the fire starter. Simple as that. I'm not finna go to jail for no reason. And I'm not provoking you to come fight me. I'm just saying I don't want people to think, you know, just because I got this treatment in jail that I'm just a goody two shoes and, you know, lost the will to get physical ever again. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I will definitely protect myself. But it just sort of allows I'm not gonna be, you know, one to initiate in some bullshit, especially with a nobody. You see what I'm saying? Like why would I get mad at a nobody who's not on my level? I'm just being honest. Nobody in the city of Tallahassee is at my level in stature. I'm not trying to flex, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say, you know what I'm saying, I'm just better than you and shit like that. But it's just me being honest, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, you know what I mean? So that's just the reason why, you know what I'm saying? The only people I would do that to is people I know I got issues with. And I got issues with people, I got issues with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like celebrities, you know what I'm saying? People that actually have like, you know, like a face, you know what I'm saying? I got issues with people and shit. But it's just like, you know, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Those are the only people I would like indulge in some type of activity with. You see what I'm saying? But as far as like just normal nobodies, I don't look to conversate with you. I don't look to do anything with you. Like you can do nothing for me. Like I'm not finna get physical with you and get throwback. I'm not finna get physical with a nobody, get thrown back in jail and possibly get even worse treatment. Like that's not finna happen. You see what I'm saying? You not finna I'm not finna get physical with you with a nobody and get thrown in jail and get that treatment again. Like, no, I'm not going back for no reason. Matter of fact, I'm not going back at all. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I think of the treatment in jail, it's just, man. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to talk about it just because for YouTube purposes, I'm trying to make this a good entertainment shit. I talked about it a little bit in past videos on this shit, like in the introduction and shit, but I never went into deep detail. There's a lot of shit I could talk about, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't say it on screen, you know what I'm saying? But I said what needed to be said. And I spoke on it earlier, you know what I'm saying, when I was talking on my phone and shit. I just didn't, you know, it just didn't get posted. You know what I mean? But there's so much shit that happened in that jail. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, is the world literally ending? But to close out this video, man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get ready to do a girl thing. But to close out this video with this guy shit, I look at it as this, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably make this video around 20 minutes. So look, I would say, you know what I'm saying? So look, you know what I mean? Uh So I look at it as, you know what I'm saying, for the guys that have an issue with me. I'm gonna talk to the guys that have an issue with me. So if you're a guy, you have an issue with me, right? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of on the lines of, okay, you're gonna be a fire starter or stay out the way. No, I'm not asking for a fight. None of that shit. I'm not doing that. You see what I'm saying? But it's either you gonna, you know what I'm saying, be with it or not. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not finna get tossed in jail for nobody. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? It's just not finna happen. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me change it to this. So, as far as, you know what I'm saying, guys that maybe support me, right? Guys that have a liking to me and shit. Let it be known you have a liking to me. You know what I'm saying? If you like me, let it be known. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I like Cameron. You know what I'm saying? This, that, there. I like how he talk. I like what he do. I like his movement. I support what he do and shit. It's like, okay. If you like it, let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Don't secretly hate me in public, but like me in private. You see what I'm saying? That's not how it works. You know what I mean? Like, you let it be known. You see what I'm saying? Like, be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Look, you ain't gotta be no fanboy, you know what I'm saying? Be, you know what I'm saying, outstanding with it. But you know what I'm saying? Just try to be a little bit more just kind in how you make me look on camera and how you talk to me and shit like that. Just be more professional with it. You see what I'm saying? Don't hate me in public but like me in private. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that. That's not how it works. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be with the same energies. You see what I'm saying? You gotta look. You know what I mean? If you hate me, like I said, you gonna have to do the most. You gonna have to do the most to get me to like really fight you. Like you gonna have to really like make me fight you for no reason. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But it's like you had to really like get up on me, get close to me, touch me type shit. Like that's what you gonna have to do to get me to really initiate contact to you. I'm not finna go back to jail for nobody. I'm just keeping it real with you. It's not finna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm above that. I don't even look like that. I don't even care about that. That's not an issue to me. Like I, at this point in my life, I'm just glad to just be living. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad to just be living, to walk the streets again and shit. I'm glad to just be doing what I do. I'm glad to be living again. I need to do whatever I can possible to just stay like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to just get a second chance at life. That's all I'm glad about. I'm glad about that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I don't care about none of that other shit. I'm just glad to just be living again. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm glad about. Like, I have life in my body again. And shit, like, that's what I'm glad about. Like, I'm just glad. What I mean by life in my body is, like, I have a will to keep living and shit. There was times in confinement, I low-key gave up type of shit. I'm like, you know what? I might just ask a cop, shoot me. Like, for real, I'd rather be dead and keep feeling what I'm feeling in this confinement. So as far as physical, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't take it. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what that's kind of like, you know, the thoughts you get, you know what I'm saying, with being in there and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, like, woo, I'm glad I got out of there, you know, I'm glad I got tased, you know what I'm saying, like, for real. You know what I mean? So it's sort of the lines of, it's like, you know, okay, I'm back free and shit. It's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I need to do whatever I can to not get in trouble ever again. And then, and just to top it all off, when you in confinement, you think about, oh man, I wish, you know, this, that, and the third. But you get out of confinement, your community still treats you like shit before the confinement. They still train you just like how they was and shit. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, the community don't give a fuck about me. You know what I'm saying? They still don't like me just like beforehand. I thought different, but wherever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It just be like interesting as shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you really just get put in a situation where you just don't know. You don't know, man, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? All in all, you know what I'm saying, to the guys and stuff, you know what I'm saying, to the men, you know what I'm saying, to the boys out there and shit. Look, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I cross paths with you and shit, all I ask, you know what I'm saying, all I'm asking for is just for you to just make a nigga look better on camera. You know what I'm saying? Just be a little bit more respectful and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking you to be no fanboy and shit like that, but I don't want you to I don't want you to kind of like dislike me in public and then like me in private. Like, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is, you know, when I cross paths with you and shit, just, you know, just be respectful. Simple shit. Simple shit. That's all I ask. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to end off this video, because I'm almost at the 20-minute mark, to end off this video, you know what I'm saying? Um, Look, you know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying, y'all not gonna let me, get digital with y'all. I know y'all not gonna, you know what I'm saying, let me connect with y'all digitally. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, okay, you know, y'all not trying to, network, you know what I'm saying, as far as like another time. You're not trying to meet me again type shit. You're just looking to break in and try to get clout off me or some shit, right? Little do you know I got something coming in the mail to prevent y'all from getting in for good. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder what's gonna be your next strategy, you know what I mean? Cause I can't have randoms or people in my past or niggas I think I fuck with them but I really don't, or you know what I'm saying, just or people that are kind of using me the wrong way, and jealous people or hating people. You just it just down the third, you know what I'm saying, just around me. And like I said, when I sleep, I don't hear or feel shit. If I did, I will wake up and beat your ass. Okay? So, like I said, you know what I'm saying, I'm a heavy, heavy, heavy sleeper. You know what I'm saying? I want people to know that. Okay? But, you know what I'm saying, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? That's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, the base of that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanna let people know and shit. So, like I said, to the guys out there, look, I'm not looking to fight you. I'm not looking to fight you. I'm trying to do what's right. I'm trying to be a better person. And I'm not a fighter to begin with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fighter. I don't like fighting. You know what I'm saying? So please don't make me do that type of shit. Just then the third, and I'm not trying to go back to jail and shit. So, like I said, but if you guy out there, you like me in some type of way, let it be known a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me look bad publicly, or don't try to do this publicly, but like me privately. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all I gotta say for the guys. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's a lot of jealous guys out there. Guys be jealous and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, most definitely, guys, men, boys, men, you know what I'm saying? Men are definitely more jealous versus women. But I do feel like for me, I feel like women kind of hate me more. It's a hard situation. I don't really know. I don't really know. I mean, it's a tough situation. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, when I look at men and I look at women, it's like it feels like the women hate me more just because I always get rejected. It seems like they don't really fuck with me. I mean, every now and then I might come across a genuine girl, but it seems like, okay, I could go out and talk to a random guy on the street walking. They gonna conversate with me for like minutes, right? I go up to a girl, it's gonna be like a few seconds. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So it's kind of like, that's why I kind of say like it feels like the women hate me more type shit. You see what I'm saying? That's just what I feel. So what I feel, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about my feelings, right? I feel like the men they were more jealous of me, but I feel like the women they were like they hate me more. You see what I'm saying? That's just me being honest. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean? For no reason, like I said, you know what I mean? But that's just life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean? But all in all, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty much all I gotta say for this video, you know what I'm saying? I got my point across and shit. So the point of me making this video is I need for the men out there to just I need you to kind of pick a side, you know what I'm saying? You either fuck with me or you don't. You see what I'm saying? If you fuck with me, let that be known a little bit more. And if you hate me, let that known a little bit more. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. That's the point of this video. Okay? So, yeah. And that's the end of this video. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all like this video, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk with y'all later. Yo.